Durango, Colorado is a city of just under 17,000 people, tucked quietly in the southwest corner of the state. It was founded as a train town supporting gold and silver miners. While the mining boom is long gone, recreation enthusiasts still find Durango a great place to strike it rich. The city sits at the crossroads of the rugged San Juan Mountains and the American Southwest. This unique geography is home to a population that values the area's natural beauty. And that's part of the reason why Durango believes sometimes the best way to build a community is not to build anything at all. Open space. With voter support, Durango's Parks and Recreation Department has made open space preservation a top priority in both the 2001 and 2010 master plans. Since 2001, over 1,900 acres of open space have been added to Durango's system, totaling 2,639 acres of open space preserved in and around the city. Over 100 miles of soft surface trails have been established through strategic partnerships with local organizations.
Trails 2000 formed about 23 years ago, and in that time we've been planning, building, and maintaining trails. When you have this topography and this opportunity, you can't really act upon it unless you have the leadership that creates this spirit around the community to say, let's make this happen. As a result, you have people who live here who regularly pick up a Pulaski and build trails, who regularly attend meetings and say, here's our vision for what we want the community to look like. I think the Parks and Recs Department has created a visionary program that is being modeled by other towns around the world.
The League of American Bicyclists recently upgraded Durango from silver to a gold-level bicycle-friendly community. Connectivity of trail networks allows uninterrupted, citywide travel by trail.
I travel all over the world, and there's nowhere else that I've ever been that has this variety of trails and the amount of trails so close to town.
I started just a kid on my bike when I was having fun. When I was 5, I've won 8 national championships in BMX. And then when I was 10, I went to my first mountain bike national championship, and I've won, I believe, 3 in that. I wouldn't have gone as far if I haven't lived in Durango.
The city has laid tracks for future generations of active outdoor enthusiasts. And in Durango, you can't talk about laying tracks without talking about the train that made the town famous. This is the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad. It's a turn-of-the-century, steam-powered locomotive that still runs daily. Sharing the train's path along the river, the Animas River Trail was identified as a key goal in both the 2001 and 2010 master plans. In 1999, voters approved a half-cent sales tax dedicated to the trail as well as the new recreation center. The trail was recently extended, totaling 7 continuous miles of hard surface trail.
I think it's important when you live in a place that's all about the outdoors is to make getting to the outdoors to appreciate it as easy as possible. Durango seems to have figured that out really well. The trail really opened up the river to the disability community.
Durango's skate park, BMX track, and 12 greenway parks and playgrounds are all connected by the trail. But perhaps the capstone of connectivity with the Animas River Trail can be found right here at the Durango Community Recreation Center. The Community Recreation Center was a key goal in the 2001 master plan and was made possible by the 1999 dedicated sales tax. Designed with input from community members, user groups, and special populations, the building offers accessibility for everyone.
Well, with my mom and my brother, I focus on getting them both a little stronger. They have a cluster of disabilities. The Durango Rec Center has added great benefit for us both in a social level and clearly on a physical level. They get stronger instead of getting weaker. They're doing very well.
I would come here with my sister and mom twice a week, spend time in a friendly atmosphere, and do some pumping, some iron. It's very convenient, and it's very handy-able, accessible.
Oh, I look forward to coming here. I've been coming about 6 years, and I love every moment of it. There's just one heck of a good time here.
The environmentally sensitive building uses solar panels to assist in heating the swimming pools, as well as high-efficiency lighting throughout the building. All recreation facilities promote and provide recycling opportunities. The city of Durango has achieved an industry-leading 90% cost recovery for all recreation services in 2010 and 2011.
Well, we may have gotten here by bicycle on the Animas River Trail, but we're leaving by tube. The Durango Community Recreation Center sits on the banks of the Animas River, and they offer free compressed air to fill up your river tube.
Floating the Animas River offers a great view of Durango's new LEED-designated public library, constructed thanks to monies raised by the 2005 sales tax, an initiative spearheaded by the Parks and Recreation Department. The library offers free internet access, where residents can view online inventories of parks, trees, and GPS maps of numerous Parks Division improvements. The Animas River is a gold medal fishery, thanks in part to the leadership of the Parks and Recreation Department.
It's a terrific river. We often refer to it in the fishing community as a fisherman's river. And we get fishermen from all over the world that come here to experience the Animas River. We partnered with the Parks and Rec and the city to do some extensive river habitat and bank restoration work. It was a win-win for the city, it was a win-win for our businesses, it was a win-win for our fishing community, but most importantly, it was a win-win for the river.
The Parks and Rec Department has made Durango a great place to be a river rat. And no surprise, it's also a great place to be a dog.
Durango's off-leash dog park stretches 24 acres along the banks of the river and is accessible by the Animas River Trail. Dogs and their owners enjoy one of the state's largest dog parks. Bordering the dog park to the south is the Durango Whitewater Park. It was the first whitewater park of its kind in the country and has been developed since the 1980s with community support. The city obtained rights for a recreational in-channel diversion of the Animas River in 2007. The process was initiated by the Animas River Task Force, a volunteer group partnered with the city. The river and its whitewater park contribute an estimated $19 million to the local economy each year.
The whitewater run through Durango is really remarkably world-class. I think the city involvement in whitewater activities, and in fact all the river activities, is really remarkable. The U.S. Canoe and Kayak Team has named Durango as one of the centers of excellence nationally that helps develop paddlers for the Olympics. And in fact, if you look at the last few Olympic Games, a huge number of the participants have either raced here or trained here over the years.
Bordering the Whitewater Park, Santa Rita Park is one of the town's more popular greenway parks. Durango is home to 34 public parks with 19 playgrounds, 18 tennis courts, 15 picnic areas, and 17 athletic fields.
There are a lot of parks around here, and some of them have river access, and a lot of them also have trail access. So that makes it even better and easier for people to get to the parks around here.
Durango has been a Tree City, USA since 1980 and actively manages nearly 8,000 trees, including 3 of the largest trees of their species in the state. Parks and Recreation developed the Community Forest Management Plan in 2011. The plan addresses trees, wetlands, shrubs, grasses, and other vegetation, as well as wildfire mitigation needs. A city-sponsored tree cost share program encourages planting of new trees. From any number of parks in town, residents can hop on a trail and get to the new regional sports complex, a top priority in the 2010 master plan.
Smith Sports Complex is really special because it's a wonderful example of cooperation between the City of Durango and Fort Lewis College. Neither entity could get this project done alone. There are very few communities of our size anywhere in the nation that have the wonderful recreational opportunities afforded by the partnerships that make all that possible here in the City of Durango.
Such grassroots partnerships have helped Durango become a national hotspot for soccer. The Fort Lewis College Skyhawks are 3-time national champions, owing greatly to the support from this soccer-crazy community.
I was born and raised in Durango. I started playing soccer when I was 5 years old for Parks and Rec, and then moved on through DYSA in the high school to eventually end up here playing at Fort Lewis College. It's a dream come true growing up watching these guys play.
Surrounding the beautiful Fort Lewis College campus is an 18-hole golf course. A partnership with the city provides land for the golf course and irrigation water for the sports complex. In the winter, cross-country and skate skiing are offered on the golf course. But there's another wintertime activity that really puts Durango's Parks and Recreation Department in a league of its own. Durango has its very own ski hill. Parks and Recreation owns and operates Chapman Hill, an in-town ski and snowboard hill with snowmaking capabilities. Chapman Hill hosts numerous events, including USSA freestyle skiing. Located in the heart of Durango, Chapman Hill provides affordable after-school ski and snowboard lessons, as well as competitive and recreational skiing.
Chapman Hill is a gem of the community and an incredibly special place that has developed over time. It took a lot of community volunteers and what I'll call public-private partnerships with the city of Durango to bring this all together.
At the base of the ski hill is the Chapman Ice Rink, home to adult and state champion youth hockey programs, as well as figure skating. During summer, the Durango Roller Girls use the rink for competitions. And in the winter, Chapman Hill and the ice rink play host to Snowdown, one of the top 5 winter carnivals in North America. The City of Durango Parks and Recreation Department. From high altitude
to high tech.
From the tee box
to the treetops.
From trail rides
to rail slides.
The City of Durango Parks and Recreation Department is a national leader and